Hi, we are in the sound booth room at the Jerry Valley show, and it's actually doing a lecture before the show for the psychology class at a high school. So here's what it looks like from the booth.
So you make these programs. That's a negative program. Also, you've attached pleasure to smoking. You have the cup of coffee.
There's about 200 kids down there. And this is Jerry's, I believe, 16th year here. 16 years.
All those things are attached to pleasure. So the hypnotist works this way. We bypass the conscious mind by giving you guys going to accept the suggestions or not. When I was featured on 2020, anybody see 2020? Like John Stossel, do you remember him? Okay. He made a great statement. He said, this is so true. He said, we talked to 400 hypnotists, and they all agree that here's the way it works. The hypnotist gives you the suggestions, but you must have the desire for the suggestions. Like painless childbirth, dentistry, stop smoking, weight control. If you know anybody that is really heavy, and they're even thinking of getting the surgery, you know, the lap band surgery, you've heard about that? Tell them, don't do the surgery. Go to a hypnotist. We are doing the same thing, simulating. You see, the subconscious mind doesn't know the difference between real or imagined. So when we have you under hypnosis, and you're totally aware, you're always in control. People say, well, I mean, you know, you will not be unconscious. Okay? This our volunteers right here? Yeah? Good. Okay. You sure you want to do this? Nobody gets embarrassed in this show. We have a lot of fun. But you can't be hypnotized against your will, so you have to be totally willing to participate. If you're not, it doesn't work. Recently, he has to carry a machine gun at Logan Airport. But he has to pass the test. And he took the test 4 times and failed. So he came to me and said, Jerry, can you help me? I said, well, let's try it. He had to do a procedure with the gun in 7 seconds. I got him to do it in 5 seconds. And then I make him a CD, that's what we do at the office, that he listens to over and over again. So he called me a week later, and he said, Jerry, I passed the exam. Not only did I pass it, I came in first. Over here. And you, dear, take your seat. Just swap seats, okay? See, we don't want all the guys on one side and all the girls on the other side, you know what I mean? So let's do this, let's see. Can you come up? And can you take her seat and swap off? Thank you. Hey, put your feet flat on the floor. Put your hands on your lap. Separated, on your thighs, okay? Now what you're about to experience is a wonderful way to relax. We call it progressive relaxation, we call it hypnosis, we call it whatever you want, but it's something that you go through every night when you fall asleep. There are 4 levels of brain activity: beta, alpha, theta. Alpha, theta distract you. Okay? If you lean on somebody, it won't distract you. Okay? Now, we're going to have some fun up here. And in just a moment, I'll be guiding you through progressive relaxation. Your head will fall forward. You'll feel like a rag doll. Anybody chewing gum up here? I just saw you. Okay, do you want to swallow it or get rid of it? Get rid of it. Okay, I don't know. What are you going to do with it? If I had a cup, I'd volunteered for a show or gone to a hypnotist. But you might wonder, could you be hypnotized? I'm going to do an experiment now to see those of you that have what we call super concentration, okay? If you went out, it's just for the audience, okay? Put your arms out like this, clasp your hands together, tightly, out straight, and focus on the top knuckle of your thumb. Top knuckle of your thumb. I'm going to count forward from 1 to 5. With each count, squeeze them tighter and tighter together. If you concentrate properly and limit the use of your imagination, your hands will lock. I mean physically lock. And when you try to pull them apart, an ironic thing happens. The harder you try, the more locked they'll become. But I will release you, I promise. Right? Because you can't go to the next class with your hands locked, right? I'll release you. Here we go. Focus on the top knuckle of your thumb. Nothing else. 1, squeeze your hands so tightly together that your palms are touching. Keep squeezing them tighter and tighter and tighter. 2, imagine that your hands are inside of a vise or a clamp. The clamp is squeezing them tighter and tighter and tighter. Think to yourself, my hands are locking. My hands are locking. My hands are locking. Imagine that your hands have been dipped into a bucket of super glue or Gorilla Glue, and the glue is set all over your hand. Some of you are already locked. I can see it. Just keep going. On the count of 3, tighter now. Think of the word locked, locked, locked. You can feel the blood pulsating through your fingers. On the count of 4, tighter. Let them lock. Feel them locking. Let them lock. You can see the whiteness of skin around your knuckles. And on the next count, lock completely, so tightly that you cannot pull them apart until I release you. Of course I will. Lock them now, right now, locking on the count of 5. Your hands are locked now, you cannot open them. You try, but you can't. Try hard, but you can't. And stop trying. Now, if your hands are locked now, you're locked until I release you. Stand up if your hands are locked. Those who are locked, stand up. Come on, stand up. Gotta be standing to be released. Is that cool or what? Now, who did that? Me or them? They did it. All I did was guide them through it. It's amazing because they're your friends. I don't even know anybody up there. All right. Shh. I know you're impressed. For those that are seated that didn't lock, you want me to leave these guys that way all day? What do you say? Yeah? that would be cool, wouldn't it? All right, here we go. Watch me. Look here. Count of 3, I'll count to 3, then clap my hands, you'll be released instantly. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Take your hands apart. Pull them apart. Pull them apart. That's amazing, isn't it? But let me tell you something. You did it. I just guided you through it. Your own concentration. As a matter of fact, all the way in, relaxation in, exhale, stress, tensions, irritations out. Listen to the sound of that beautiful music. Let it soothe you. Feel yourself drifting into a deep sleep. We're going to call it sleep. It's a daydreaming sleep. Take one more real good deep breath all the way in. Let it all the way out. Now breathe normally and relax your body from head to toe. Drift and dream and float to beautiful, beautiful scene. Ask you to. Good thing we got an air conditioner. Take a nice deep breath. Smell that clean, fresh air. Air conditioner is great. Drop down to 90, down to 70. The air conditioner is going crazy. I can't stop it. Dropping down to 40. Getting colder now. Start rubbing your hands together. It's down to 20 freezing degrees. Rub your hands together. Cover your ears. Cover your nose. Cover your feet. Your feet are very cold. Rub your feet quick. Your feet are cold. Feet are very cold. Feet are very... Tell you what, it's so cold. Help each other with body heat. Hug each other. Go ahead. Hug each other. Doesn't matter who's next to you. Hug. Hug each other. Hug each other for body heat. So when you count, you just skip right over it. Or go down, skip backwards. If you understand that, there's nothing between 5 and 7. 1, 2, 3. Eyes open. How you doing, buddy? What's your first name?
Alex.
Alex? Can you, how many total toes do you have? Toes. Both feet, toes. How many toes do you have?
9.
No, you've got 5 and 5, you got 10. You have 10 toes, right? Okay. Put your hands out like this. So you must have, like this. So you must have 10 fingers, right? So, tell you what, let's count them. I'll touch a finger, Like this one, you say, one! Like out loud, real loud. Ready? Here we go.
What?
Wait till I do it, Alex. Relax. Okay. Ready? Wait.
What?
Loud.
2,
Louder.
3,
Louder.
4,
Louder.
5,
Keep going. Go.
6,
No, it's gone. Go.
7,
Keep going.
8, 9, 10,
Say it.
11.
You got 11 fingers. Confusing? Well, let's fix it, all right? Okay? Let's count backwards from 10. Ready? Out loud now. Go backwards.
10, 9, 8, 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, 0.
It's strange, isn't it?
Yeah,
Are you good at math?
I don't know.
I'll give you an easy thing. How much is 5 plus 5?
That's my name. E-I-E-I-O.
Well, who gave you that name?
My parents.
Why are they laughing? That's rude.
I don't know. They're mean.
Say it one more time, Alma.
E-I-E-I-O.
I think it's a good name. Can you stand up there? Congratulations. You're going to travel with our group, huh? Yeah. You're going to be like an associate producer, you know?
Really?
Yeah, we're going to pay you about $10,000 a week.
That's awesome. That's
I
really...
mean, you can travel, right?
Yeah.
How old are you?
I'm 17.
Okay. So you can travel.
Yeah.
You got the job. Congratulations. Okay? What are you doing? What? What are you doing? What are you doing?
I have to be in school, though.
You don't want the job?
No.
You do want the job.
No.
Yeah, you do. Now you do. You do now. You do now. Everything's back to normal, see? So let's just brush your hair back a little bit. And you can travel, right? Tell you what, let's make it $20,000 a week. It's cool, huh?
Yeah.
All right, congratulations. What's the matter? Did you like my breath? It's terrible, huh? Okay, I'm sorry. You can sit down. You get the job anyway. How you doing? Can you stand up for a second? What's your first name?
I'm Caroline.
Caroline. Hi. Hi.
Hi, Jensen. I'm so happy to be here.
How are you?
I was just... Oh, I'm so excited.
See
Well,
my films?
I hear in my favorite show, and I just...
Did you dream about me at night?
Every night. I know you're married, but I'm willing to raise your daughter if...
Who wants to go to recess? I got bad news for you. No recess. See all the other kids out there going to recess? Yeah, yeah. What, are you going to cry now? No recess? You got 4 hours of homework here before you even leave. And I'll tell you, Cody, you gonna cry? Cody's crying, now we get 8 hours of homework. No, don't touch him. Don't touch him. What? What is it? You want to cry? Go ahead and cry, I don't care. Hey, listen, you're a bunch of kids. I want nothing to do with you. You're lousy students. You're really terrible. And you know, I know you don't like me either. But start doing your homework, hurry up. Okay, do your homework. Don't get caught. Do your homework. So anyway, something's going on here. Now, one of you is teacher's pet. Who's teacher's pet? Raise your hand for me. Come on. I tell you what. I hate tall people. They make me feel like a dwarf. I tell you what, I'm going to protect you. Nobody can hurt you. But I'm going to give you a new bicycle. I'll give you a triple promotion and no homework for a year. If you tell me when I turn my back, what are they doing to me? Now be honest, go ahead.
Okay, they're not doing anything. That's right.
You don't get anything if you don't tell me. You got to tell me. They're not going to hurt you. Just, you don't, look, you want that stuff. The heck with them. Tell me. They're doing something, right? What is it?
They're doing something. Is it a cool bike?
Yeah, it's the best. $500.
They're making faces.
Ah! He just squealed on you. Stay right here. He just squealed on you. Step over to the side there. So, he turned you guys in. What are you going to do to him later?
Sock him.
What are you doing to him?
What? Why?
Cody, what you going to do to this guy who turned you in?
I want to beat him up.
I feel really betrayed.
Great. What are you doing to him?
I'm crying.
I hate him.
Tell you what, we're going to forgive him because he was just kidding, right? We're just kidding. It's a joke. It's a joke. It's a joke. Go ahead, have a seat. Super anger! Good. Show them happiness. Ecstasy. Cut. Show them a drunk face. Drunk. You know what? You're so drunk, you can't say your name properly. You're so drunk, your name doesn't come out right. This is just for the person I'm touching now. Try to say your full name, you can't do it. Try to say it, you can't do it. Try to say it, try it. Loud, loud.
Cody.
Not right. Go ahead, keep going.
Cody Graham.
Let's not take that. So drunk, you can't say your name properly. Try it. So drunk you can't say your name. Try it. You can't.
Yeah.
You can't do it. You can't do it.
Yeah.
Alright. You're no longer drunk, you're sober. Now, put your hands up like claws. And you play the part of Count Dracula the vampire with the hissing and everything.
I'm gonna bite you in the neck! I'm gonna suck your blood. I love to drink blood.
Alright, cut. Everybody cool? What's that? How did I do that? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
I used to be a magician.
Oh.
What's that?
I knew it.
Intuitive.
I knew it. The first second I saw you, I was like, he looks like a magician.
You got beautiful eyelashes.
Yo, that's so nice of you.
Guys, all you ladies up here are fabulous. And you guys are handsome too. No, you too, yeah.
Thanks.
What's that?
I can do that.
What?
Go invisible.
You can do what I just did? Let's see if it works. You know what? I give you the power to make it work. Go ahead. Turn around. Go ahead. I'll hold it for you. Go ahead. You're invisible now? That's a great trick. Give him a nice round of applause. But here's the problem. They're all ex-convicts. They've been released from prison today. Murderers, robbers, everything. So they're very, very bad. So you have to straighten them out. Say this to them, just the way I say it. You are now in my village.
You are now in my village!
Use your hand to illustrate this. I'm going to take all the guys, all the men, chop them up in little pieces.
I'm gonna take all the guys, all the men, and I'm gonna chop them up in little pieces.
take all the ladies back to my hut.
Well, I'm gonna take all the ladies back to my hut.
Party all night.
Party all night.
Great, Chief. Sleep. Stand tall, chest up. You're no longer a chief. You are now the Emperor of Japan. You speak fluent Japanese. Think of the sound of Japanese. Whatever I say in English, you repeat in Japanise. You understand that? Nod your head for me. You're the Japanese Emperor. He understands English, but only speaks Japanese. Eyes open. Japanese Emperor, thank you for coming. We have a little problem here. All of these Japanese people want to live in your village, but they're all ex-convicts. They've just been released from prison. So in Japanese, say you are now in my village.
Say how is that?
In Japanese, use your hand. I'm going to take all the men and chop them up in little pieces.
Say how is that? How
Japanese. Really nice. I'm going to take all the ladies back to my palace. Thank you very much for coming. He's saying they're wonderful and they're wonderful. Thank you very much. How about a hand for our Jeffrey?
Jerry Valley's getting ready to wrap up his show. Volunteers have been sent back to the audience, and I'll show you how the ending goes. We've got to get ready with the music, though.
1, 2, 3, you're free and released. So I say the words now, there's no effect on you. They're just normal words. Microphone and stage. Just as a reminder, if you're interested in our athletics, academics, see Tommy at the top of the sound booth right there. We only have about 8 of these, and you can get a great discount. Or you can buy it online for a lot more money, but here we discount it for the students. You have been a marvelous audience. They have been marvelous up here. So do me a favor in your travels. You probably travel the world. Do me one favor. Remember my name, Jerry Valley, the hypnotist who loved you. And I hope the feeling was mutual. Thank you. Thank you.
Like I can judge so hard.